everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel or visiting from another channel, welcome. So today I am participating in a Summer Foods collab, and thank you Kristi over at Planning Us Healthy for inviting me to join in on the fun. Today we are talking about summer foods. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Kim, and I am a Weight Watcher coach and have been a WW member for going on 13 years now. So I have lost a total of 50 pounds and have been in maintenance mode for quite a while now. On my channel, you're going to find some fun recipes, you're going to find some grocery hauls and some cook with me's, just a variety of other stuff. I'm just here having fun. So if you are new to my channel, again, welcome. So today we are talking again about summer foods. And with me, summer is really tough because I don't know about you, but we have barbecues all the time, and my husband likes to pull out the smoker, which means that we're either having some type of brisket or we're having ribs. And you know, with the ribs, you've got the barbecue sauce, and then everything is just super high pointy. So I'm always looking for something that I can make that is super low in points that I can have as a side dish. And as long as I have a nice low point side dish to kind of bulk up my food, it makes it easier for me to stay on plan. So when Kristi asked me to come along on this collab, I thought that that would be the best thing to do, is to give you a super low point, yummy side dish to work with. Now, again, there are several other channels that are participating in this collab, so please, I'll link those below. Please go and check them out. And if you are on their channels and you're coming over from my channel, please let them know that Kim or the Prep Whisperer sent you over. So I'm going to jump right into the video and show you what my summer side dish is. And if I forget to say this, Kristi, thank you again for asking me to join in on this fun collab. So let's go. Okay, so what I do is I just take a variety of vegetables, and I went ahead and rinsed all of my vegetables here. And in my case today, I'm going to do mushrooms, zucchini, yellow squash, 2 different kinds of green peppers, and I have this leftover onion that I was using for meal prep, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there too. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my peppers. I'll try to cut them so you can see what I'm doing. Without hopefully dropping them on the floor. And it doesn't take long to pull these together because you don't want very small pieces. You just want chunky pieces to go in here. So you can kind of see how I just cut around that one. And by doing it this way, you save yourself from having to clean up all those seeds. Most of the time anyway. All right, so we've got those ready. Now again, I'm just gonna cut these into chunks. Nice bite-sized pieces, so kind of like that. And then we're gonna toss them into the bowl back here. And anytime that you are having some summertime fun or you're barbecuing on the grill, it's really hard to keep your points low. And in my case, it's always, we pull the smoker out, so we've got ribs going in the smoker, or we've got hamburgers going on the grill. And it's really hard because if you don't watch your points, you're over just by one meal. And this way I can throw some chicken breast on the grill, and then I can have this backup of vegetables, which is really great. And it's only like, I don't know, 0 to 1 smart point. And I think today it's gonna be 0 because I have the fat-free dressing that I'm gonna put on top of it. So that just makes it easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my vegetables cut. And again, just small pieces. There's no exact science for this. But I do this quite often, in the summer. And if you have leftovers, they're amazing. You can throw them into wraps, or you can just throw them into, you know, as a side dish, or as you're doing meal prep, you can also throw it in the side of your meal prep container just for extra vegetables. You can't go wrong with extra vegetables. And if you're like me, anytime you make chicken, you're constantly making extra so that you have it to use, you know, later on for lunches and things. I figure if I'm messing up the grill, or if I'm, you know, messing up a pan in the oven, then I might as well just go ahead and make a larger batch. Now, if you get to where you have way too many vegetables to fit in your grill pan, that's fine. You can always just go ahead and do a second batch. That always works too. I'm trying to, ooh, I almost dropped that one. Put these in there. I dropped that squash and forgot exactly what I was saying. That is so funny. All right, so let me know in the comments if you add any different kinds of vegetables into your grill mixture, because maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's something more that I could add in here that I could use that would make this even better than it already is. I like when I'm making onions and I don't have to be like super precise with them, because then they can all just kind of go in there, and I try to break a couple of them apart. All right, we're gonna cut this one a little bit so that I don't have to break those apart as much. All right, so we've got our onion in there, and the last thing we're gonna do is throw in our mushrooms. And I'm just going to cut these kind of in half so that they're not huge, but yet they're still large. Let me take a look at our time here in just a second, and you can see how quickly this is coming together. Let's see. Just over like about 5 minutes, so that's not too bad as far as, you know, just cutting the vegetables. I think I'm only going to use one of these packets of mushrooms because it seems like I've got a lot going on in here, which is awesome. And I don't know about you, but I love mushrooms, so I can always use those later. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these last couple cut, and then I'll show you what I'm putting on everything. Let's go ahead and give this a quick little wipe. All right, so today, we're using the Wishbone Fat-Free Italian, and I'm just going to drizzle in some of that on top. And as you're cooking the vegetables, some of this is going to cook off. And you can see it looks like I used a lot, but I totally didn't use a lot, look. So, all right, so I'm just going to give this a quick little stir. And then we're going to go outside to the grill. Now, I had to enlist my husband's help on this one because of the fact that I don't use his grill a lot. I am definitely not the grill master. So we're going to head out back here and get these on the grill. So hold tight. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get this going in our grill. So the first thing you're gonna need is a grill pan. So I just picked this up, I think, at Walmart. So we're gonna first spray this with some cooking spray. Do you need to do that? Not sure, but I'm going to just in case, to make sure this one doesn't stick, because this one's new. So we're gonna pop the grill open, pop our grill pan in there, and we're gonna see how many of these vegetables will fit. I think we're just gonna pop them all in. Doesn't look like it's gonna be way overcrowded, so that should be good. All right, so we're gonna close the lid and let it start to do its thing. So periodically I will check on our vegetables. All right, so as I check this periodically, I will pop back on here so that you can keep up with exactly how things are going. I'll time it to see exactly how long it takes. Normally my husband does this part, but he was busy tonight, so you've got me and we're gonna see how we do. This ought to be fun. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and give it a check here real quick. See, our mushrooms are starting to change colors, so it's looking pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close that back up, give it another 10 minutes, and we'll check it again. All right, we're gonna do another check. It's starting to smell really good, so it hasn't quite been 10 minutes, but I thought we would check it anyway, so let's take a look. All right, they're starting to smell really good. All right, so we're gonna give it a few more minutes and see how it goes, and then we will see where we're at. Okay, we are done. So I don't want to get them any more charbroiled than that because I am gonna have these as a side dish. And I think we are good to go. Look at that, I may be a grill master by the end of the summer after all. All right, so I'm gonna get these off of the grill here. I'm gonna shut it off. I think that's good. We had all of our burners off. I think I did pretty good for my first time using the grill. I know that I used it a long time ago, like in my 20s, but ever since then, he's done all the grilling, which is perfectly fine with me. I took care of everything in the house, so it's kind of like his thing out here. So I'm kind of glad that I'm getting out of my comfort zone, checking out the grill a little bit more, so maybe I'll come out here and use this a little more. And I want to thank Kristi over at Planning Us Healthy for inviting me along on this collab. Thank you once again. And again, don't forget to go check out those other channels that are participating in this collab. They are listed below, and let them know Kim sent you over. All right, with that said, if you liked what you've seen today, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, thanks for sticking around and hope that you enjoyed today's video. Okay, and as always, thank you for watching. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you are already subscribed, thanks for sticking around and having fun with me on my channel. And as always, please feel free to comment below if you have any questions. And with that said, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.